Broadcasts of HIKI NŌ are made possible by the support of viewers like you. Mahalo, and by Bank of Hawaii Foundation, investing in Hawaii's future by promoting collaboration, critical thinking, and other 21st century skills through HIKI NŌ.
Aloha, I'm Yasharon Quillo from Maui High School in Kahului.
And I'm Logan Tsukiyama from Wahiawa Intermediate School, also in Kahului.
Welcome to the special Winter Challenge edition of HIKI NŌ.
In late January of this year, Yasha and I were among the many HIKI NŌ students who participated in the 2018 HIKI NŌ Winter Challenge.
And it definitely was a challenge. The 10 high schools and 12 middle schools who entered the competition were given exactly 4 days to complete a HIKI NŌ story based on a theme that was not revealed to them until the start of the 96-hour production window.
No one could get a jump on creating their story because no one knew the theme ahead of time.
And that theme was a special place. The student teams were tasked with telling a story of a place that has special significance to a person or group of people. They were also challenged to give the audience a strong sense of what it's like to be in that place.
The 4-day deadline made this competition especially tough. Students are usually given about 2 months to create a HIKI NŌ story, and they are guided by their teachers and mentors every step of the way.
In this case, no teachers, or any adult for that matter, were allowed to provide hands-on support. The student teams had to rely on their own skills to conceptualize, plan, shoot, write, and edit their stories within the allotted time.
The results were simply amazing. The quality level of the stories that were turned in on time was very impressive. To prove it, we'd like to show you the best stories that came out of the 2018 HIKI NŌ Winter Challenge, as selected by the HIKI NŌ editorial board. We'll also show you the winning stories in the middle school and high school divisions of this competition, each of which will receive $500 in video production equipment for their school's media program.
So let's take a look at the top 2018 HIKI NŌ Winter Challenge stories and see how they express the theme of a special place.
In our first Winter Challenge story, the combination of home-style cooking, local traditions, and the gathering of family and friends makes this Wahiawa eatery a special place indeed. From Moanalua High School on Oahu, here is Shige's Saimin stand.
Feels like home. When they come in here and they will see somebody that they know. It's like eating at their parents' house. You know, that's how comfortable people feel eating here.
We serve local style comfort food. It's kind of like just what makes people feel good.
Everyone comes here because of the environment, because of the food. Like, it's always the same people. So I feel like everyone just comes here because it's a family place.
Located in the small town of Wahiawa, Shige's Saimin stand has been serving up its famous homemade Saimin and hamburgers for 28 years.
My husband Ross, his grandparents owned a Saimin stand in Haleiwa, and as a child he grew up there and he always wanted to do something like this.
Well, the reputation was set already from my grandparents. So when they closed for that 10-year period, they were all excited when they found out that we were reopening with that hamburger frying and that Saimin, that combination of things that, you know, I can smell what I used to smell before when we was kids, because we used to hang out all in the back of that Haleiwa restaurant.
But what started off as an ode to his grandparents for owner Ross Shigeoka quickly turned into a place where he could create memories for many others.
The place itself is for the community, as of, 28 years that we've been doing this.
I've just always come here since I was little, like since I can remember, with my family. Whenever someone came in from the mainland, we'd go straight to Shige's before, after going down the North Shore, so it's just always been in my family.
The customers that was just so loyal to us back from the 90s, just an ongoing 3 generations of families that we see, and that's super touching.
Shige's found its recipe for success: great food and a place where people could feel at home.
I think they really love having that homemade Saimin, the noodles, which not too many places do that anymore, and it brings back memories for them. Like, wow, I remember eating this type when I was growing up.
You feel a responsibility to keep it open now because our customer base is so broad that you don't want to disappoint you relied on them your whole, 28 years, and you just feel an obligation to keep on going, serving the customers and making new friends. And we made a whole bunch of friends at a personal level that so many stories come out of that.
With a pure passion for what they do, Shige's will continue to pour its heart and soul into every bowl they serve. I'm Lyra Penarigan from Moanalua High School for HIKI NŌ.
Special places often have a history. What a place meant to people from past generations can have a profound impact on how the place is thought of today. The following story by students at Kamehameha School's Maui Middle School is about a place whose specialness dates back to the 16th century.
O wau no ho'i o hoku au Pellegrino, no keia aina nei o i ho'i ka ili aina o noho ana.
Hokuau Pellegrino is a local farmer who dedicates his time each day to restore his family's ancient taro patches, which are located in Waikapu, Maui.
Ua hana ia wau ma keia aina nei, mauno ko noho ana ma'anei e mahi ai I ke kalo ma'anei. Noho ana farm is special because this is a place that my kupuna established and built all of these ancient lo'ikalo and cultivated this land from probably around the 16th century. And the food that was grown on this particular land, specifically kalo, was used not only to support the ohana that lived here, but also the community around Noho Ana in the Ahuwa of Waikapu. And so Noho Ana Farm is important because, our hope is that as we serve our mission, which is Iola Mau ka Mahi Ai Ku'una, or perpetuating Hawaiian agriculture, that we can not only teach people about the traditions of our kupuna, but also how to provide sustenance, food, ai, mea ai, to the community as a way to give back and support and encourage people to eat healthy.
However, there are some challenges to this mission.
Our ohana had to leave this aina because they couldn't farm anymore because the stream went dry for almost 100 years, in fact. And so with a good water source, we will then be able to grow out or cultivate all of the lo'ikalo that we had hoped to.
Despite these obstacles, the farm is helping to ensure a bright future for the Hawaiian culture.
Well, now that we've been farming and continuing to restore our aina for about 15 years now, and we host about 1,000 students a year, and with the purpose of teaching students about, not just about kalo and the importance of kalo and our connection to kalo, but how to malama the resources that provide for this important Hawaiian crop.
Pellegrino understands the importance of taking care of the land and passing down traditions.
It has to be done, this olana no'eau I maika I ke kalo I ka oha. It is our hope that our keiki perpetuate these particular traditions on this aina.
By continuing to care for the land that is so special to him, Noho Ana Farms will continue to be a cultural gem for the community and future generations. This is Amaya Genovia from Kamehameha School's Maui Middle School for HIKI NŌ.
Sometimes, a place becomes special when it is used for something other than its original purpose. For instance, whoever thought that a school cafeteria could double as a theater? The following story by students from Nanakuli High and Intermediate School on Oahu shows how special such a place can be.
Entering upon the Nanakuli High and Intermediate School campus, you are welcomed by beautiful mountains, circular buildings, and a softball field. But behind all of that stands a cafeteria. At first glance, it's a place where students socialize, mingle, and enjoy lunches daily. But every so often, the cafeteria transforms into a theater where musical productions are put on by the Nanakuli High and Intermediate School Performing Arts Center.
You've been with the program for a very long time. You become a family. And most families, they stay together. I've seen a lot of people leave, come and go. I'm surprised I'm still here. But I would say that the one thing that I did learn is to be proud of who you are.
For some, NPAC is not only a place where they can expose their talents, but also serves as a second home.
Here at the program, I made a lot of lifelong bonds that I'd like to think I'm going to keep for the rest of my life.
In addition to impacting the lives of many students, NPAC also touches the lives of many of its audience members.
It's a happy place to come here to the cafeteria, forget everything that's going on in your life. You come here, you enjoy a performance, a dramatic presentation, or just the company of the very talented students and alumni that present these shows. Cafeteria as a place to watch a performance, the acoustics are bad, it's uncomfortable, you sit on a hard bench, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's windy, the lighting is marginal to say the least, but what the cafeteria provides is a home for the program. And it's a modest home. It's not something that's ostentatious that people are going to say, wow, these guys must be pretty good. The cafeteria is a comfortable place for the students, for the faculty, for the administrators, for the alumni to come.
However, the transformation in the cafeteria is not only physical, it also has the power to transform lives.
I would have been like a nobody because now when I go to school, I'm not afraid to shoot myself, and I would open up to other people and make new friends.
If this program wasn't here, that I wouldn't be here, because this place has been like a rock, and it's been somewhere I could come when I just don't feel good. If I hadn't joined when I had, I'd be such a different person. I feel like NPAC changed me as a person, and it will forever impact my life.
Although the lights dim in the cafeteria, its ability to transform lives of those in NPAC continues to shine bright. This is Andriana Sabala from Nanakuli High and Intermediate School for HIKI NŌ.
You never realize how special a place is until you're about to leave it. For high school graduates, going away to college is a surefire way to trigger this realization. From students at Kauai High School in Lihue, here is a special piece of home.
Wow, I'm here, about to go to college, but I'm going to miss the carefree days, playing tag with my friends on the playground. I'm also gonna miss the sweet flavors of happiness in a cup from that ice cream shop nearby. Oh, and can't forget about that toy shop with the cool airplane display and island kind toys. Those were the good days. Wish I could have known how fast those days would fly by. My home was a place of warmth and happiness, a place full of greenery, and bright colors everywhere I looked. I'm going to miss the warm sunshine and the cool waves of the ocean and the little treasures I found in the sand. I'm going to miss the rock I have grown on. But as I leave, I'll always have a special piece of home with me wherever I go.
Hawaii is a state known for its stunning natural beauty. Because these treasures of nature are all around us, we can sometimes take them for granted. In the following story, a student from Volcano School of Arts and Science expresses his appreciation for what can be found in his own backyard.
I've been to Volcano National Park around 20 to 25 times. The culture was a very interesting thing to learn about. being that there were so many different versions of stories that were never written down. They were just told verbally and memorized throughout every generation. Being able to learn about all the different gods and goddesses and their stories was very interesting to me. There's still so much that I have to learn, and so much that I'm looking forward to finding out about how they worship the gods, different like olis they did or chants, and all the different mythology that has been included in Hawaiian culture. I've gotten to see Haleiwa during the day and the night, and I've been able to see the steam vents multiple times, and I have gone to the lava tubes quite often. It was very different each time, and each time the volcano seemed a lot different, whether it was the glow or how the lava was coming up from the crater. The last time I visited was in December with some friends of mine. We went to Haleiwa in both day and night, and we also went and saw the Thurston lava tubes. I feel that Volcanoes National Park is a very important place for students to learn because there's a lot of history in there about the Hawaiian culture and how it worked back then. And there's also a whole bunch of science that is very, very interesting. And the seismology, how the volcano would erupt, and just seeing how the Hawaiians thought of the volcano.
There's a well-known line in a song by Joni Mitchell, at least to people in my grandparents' generation. It goes, "You don't know what you got till it's gone." In the following story by students from Kalaheo High School on Oahu, people realized just how important a place was to them the day it went away.
Agnes's Bakery has been around for 47 years. For many generations, it has served authentic Portuguese malasadas and a variety of baked goods to the people of Kailua. On Sunday, January 28 of 2018, this beloved bake shop closed its doors for good. However, it will not be forgotten by those who enjoy the scrumptious malasadas you can't get anywhere else.
Since they've done so much for so many other people, I figured I could do something for them.
I've owned Agnes's Bake Shop for 30 years this year. The original owner was Agnes and Tommy Wright, and then they sold it to their son-in-law, whose name was Mel Tom, and I bought it from Mel Tom.
I've been coming mostly every Friday to get the malasadas, and every once in a while in the week I'll come in, pick up a pastry, talk to the staff for a little while. You know, for 50 years, it was a long run. It was a great run, yeah.
It's sad to see them go.
Agnes's Bakery and its long time in the community. It's been just such a wonderful local place, and it's going to be sad not to have them here anymore.
The quality of the, baked goods here has always been wonderful. Keeps everybody coming back. And it's always a really good family atmosphere too. So they're going to be sorely missed.
There really isn't a replacement for Agnes's. It's quite a loss.
I've been going to Agnes's for over 30 years. When my kids were young, it was kind of our favorite treat. We would go there. Their favorite thing to get was the maple flavored Long John. We would go almost every weekend, and even now my kids are all adults. They live on the mainland. When they come home, they all want to make their trip to Agnes's in the morning to go pick up their Long Johns. You knew that they were made homemade in there every day. In my mind, it's irreplaceable.
It truly is the end of an era. It's a sad day.
Agnes's filled not just our stomachs, but our hearts as well, as they bring people together through the sugary sweetness they have kept alive throughout the years. This is Desmond Lum from Kalaheo High School for HIKI NŌ.
Now, it is my honor to present the winning story in the high school division of the 2018 HIKI NŌ Winter Challenge. This story was singled out by the HIKI NŌ editorial board as the high school story that most successfully expressed the theme, A Special Place. I'm also proud to announce that my co-host was part of the Maui High School team that produced this story. Congratulations, Yasha.
Thank you, Logan. This is a huge honor for me, my Winter Challenge teammates at Maui High, and our teacher, Mr. Clint Gima.
Here is Teen Parent Center from Maui High School.
I spy with my little eye something. I found out I was pregnant in March, 4 days after I turned 15.
Jada Apollo was only a sophomore when she gave birth to her daughter, Janaya, in December 2016.
Once I found out I was pregnant, I dropped everything and I focused on my education.
But being a full-time student and a full-time mom has proven to be a challenge.
At that time, it was about winter break and I went to Baldwin and I already missed a lot of the first semester. And then when I went back, it was hard finding a babysitter because it's very expensive.
Fortunately, Jada was referred to the teen parenting program offered by Maui High School.
Identifying lenses. It's better now. I can do a lot of my work in the teen parents class. I'm here on campus and I can go there during lunch and see how they take care of my child and stuff like that.
However, due to the high expected enrollment for the next school year, Maui High was faced with a difficult decision.
We also value the fact we have 640 freshmen coming, and we have to work towards getting them space and then getting them help when they transition into high school. I don't know if you did some research on facilities nearby. I want to say we have competing values because we do value the teen parenting program. There's lots of value in that. We want to help both, but I think we're going to have room for one.
Being one of the 3 remaining public school teen parenting programs in the state, the decision concerned Jada and the other student parents.
I was overall devastated because I've seen many young parents drop out of high school. It takes a lot of courage to have a baby, especially at a young age, and still want to continue your education.
Upon hearing the news, Jada instantly took action.
I created a community survey and I sent it to everyone in my contacts. I sent it to the pastor of my church and I posted it on every single Facebook group I'm in. Overall, in my community survey, I got almost 500 responses and 97% said that we should keep our program.
So there's people out there in the community willing to help to see if this can continue. In my conversations, I met with Jada twice now, and our conversations with her have been real positive. I commend her for the work she's doing.
In order to save our program, of course, financial help would be great, but ultimately, we are looking for a space for our program to continue as there is so many more incoming students. So we just have to find another place to plant our seed.
This is Hunter Naho'i Kaika from Maui High School for HIKI NŌ.
And now, the story selected by the HIKI NŌ editorial board as the middle school entry most successful at portraying the special place theme comes from Maui Waina Intermediate School in Kahului. My co-host Logan was on that team. Congratulations, Logan, to you and your teammates for an awesome job.
Thank you, Yasha. This is indeed an honor for me, my teammates, and our teacher, Miss Jennifer Suzuki. And what a nice coincidence that both winning teams are from Maui.
Maui no Ka'oi. Here is Affordable Housing by 2018 HIKI NŌ Winter Challenge team from Maui Waina Intermediate.
I'll show you around.
This is a tremendous opportunity for people to be able to purchase homes who typically wouldn't be able to. It's so expensive to purchase a home here, not just on Maui, but in Hawaii. And without development like this, I'm not too sure what we'd be able to do. We're feeling blessed every day.
Having a home, a place to build a family and memories, is extremely important, maybe even more so in Hawaii's challenging economy. The Lokahi Pacific Foundation, an independent, nonprofit housing and community development organization, is trying to make this dream a reality for some Maui residents in Happy Valley, which was once the heart of Wailuku and a special place to many residents. This year, the community of Mokuhau came to life. 16 homes were built and are being sold to first-time homeowners for very reasonable prices.
You know, we deal with a lot of people on the mainland when we're building homes like this. And one of the first questions they always ask is, well, what is an affordable price in Hawaii? And when we say these are selling for $380,000, you know, you can almost hear their teeth drop. because to them that is a first-class house with many rooms and many upgrades and so forth. And we say, yeah, but that's compared to an average price for a house of this size of $685,000 if you were to buy at market rate.
This is your home, Ela Ann. This is special because it's an affordable housing project which gives people who normally would not be able to go out and purchase a home an opportunity, because there was no other way we could have come up with getting a $600,000, $700,000 house on our income.
We're building these because we need housing in this price range, and because our mission statement as a nonprofit is to help and enhance the livability for people of Maui.
This collection of homes, these individual special places that come together to form a neighborhood, create a community that is truly unique.
As I've worked with these people over the last 2 years, as they got closer to actually buying their properties, I can see them gelling. Actually, there's 5 kids that take the same school bus to their school up country. They didn't know each other before, and now they're carpooling to, taking turns, taking them to the bus to get on it. So it's like they just have so much in common for being from such different backgrounds.
Especially being parents, having children, the fact that they can come out onto a cul-de-sac and a road and ride a bicycle. Piper's 10 and she never owned a bicycle ever in her life, and so we moved here and we bought her a bicycle and she took to it and she rode around. So that's a special thing for a parent to see for the first time. That's a kind of a childhood experience that I had that now they get to have, so that's very special.
Having a home is even more than that. It is a special place a family can call their own. This is Hannah Okamoto from Wahiawa Intermediate School for HIKI NŌ.
Thank you for joining us on the special 2018 Winter Challenge edition of HIKI NŌ.
We hope you've enjoyed watching these diverse variations on the theme, A Special Place, as much as we've enjoyed sharing them with you.
It's incredible to think that each of these stories was created under the intense pressure of a 4-day production schedule without any help from adults.
It just goes to show you that Hawaii students HIKI NŌ
can do.
Broadcasts of HIKI NŌ are made possible by the support of viewers like you. Mahalo. And by Bank of Hawaii Foundation, investing in Hawaii's future by promoting collaboration, critical thinking, and other 21st century skills through HIKI NŌ.